It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Boise State Broncos offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win the championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure? Because the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Fires it to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Broncos will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Clemson's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see that today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll give it to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
QB bootlegs here. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He finds some space. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Bates. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. The Broncos pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. He's got the first down and more.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Over the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Klubnik. That's caught. It's Brown. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Graham down the middle. It's Sherrod. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gets loose. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Big, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Second down and goal upcoming. Direct snap to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? The big fullback's got it here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Clemson, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Going absolutely nowhere would be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Manson. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner Corral. So So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Look out, room to run here. Takes it made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To the air, it's Madsen. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pass complete on the crosser. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here. Touch strategy.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Broncos.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Broncos will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee, getting a touchback from the start of the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Haynes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up third down. The Tigers will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Sherrod. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Madsen. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been
looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. Team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 48. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you...
Breaks free with room to run. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Good about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So Boise State is in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
It's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea. This play was coming. You can see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
A running play called on 4th down. He's got the 40. In the clear at the 25. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for 6. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the third quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they whip to the pressure?
This is caught. Could be an important 2-point one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Rexon out to the back. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain. Wins the ball into enemy territory. First down now at 40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back to throw. It's Madsen. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Clemson, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there with the first play of this drive from the 18. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Caught near the sideline. It's Williams.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back in this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Working clock with the ground game. Fights up the defender. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41.
And that's a 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And that's another 1st down.
The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
To stop the clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
On the play. 2nd down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Receivers are bunched together.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
2nd down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Launching one to the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First play taken, a deep shot. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
He's tackled.
Receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
On the screen.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
He's got room to run. He slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The short hands. It's sharp. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. 1st down here for this offense. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
On the ground, it's Johnson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To bootleg, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Huskers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Handoff heading left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up second and 15 after the loss. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And he keeps it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Over the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. tailback with another carry. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The offense threatening now, first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play act.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Wyola. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Cornhuskers come to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Pass rush closing in. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Huskers are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 14, Nebraska 7.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Cornhuskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play action here on first down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. It's reeled in. It's Anderson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Hunt over the middle, it's Anderson. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
And Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That completion makes it second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Durham. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the bet right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and
it'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free.
Return is brought down at the 39.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He can go across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
16, Nebraska, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's work.
We'll tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keeps it on the draw.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
To the wideout. Martin out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Crucial third down play right here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Man, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down. This one's all but over.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. They're hurrying to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Cornhuskers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab made by the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
QB spikes it. No gain.
Second down after that previous play.
Second down.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More